Lately, I've been doing some thinking, and I got some issues. And they go way beyond old Ebony and Jet, which explains why, on any given day, I'd be tripping. Like untied shoelaces. The way I walked out my life sometimes was dangerous, and what's crazy is I know I'm not the only one. And what I found out I had was an issue of blood. And I tried everything. I ate everything Sam cooked. That's how bad I wanted change. But these issues, it's like they were engraved, not just engraved, but engraved. They were buried inside. And I can't lie. I've had my bouts with suicide and wanting to die, and I've even tried. But thank God that loan was denied. And what I found out was that the enemy will use your own voice to tell you a lie. Now listen. I still had these issues. These subscriptions that I was paying for that weren't even in my name. It's because everything the enemy does is in vain. I mean, in vain. It's in your bloodline. And it actually makes sense. I kept finding myself asking forgiveness for what seemed to be old sins, like the old sins. From one generation to the next looked identical like twins. It's a full house. And although I'm a bit tanner, I said, although I'm a bit tanner, I got a different Uncle Jesse. See, mine begat David, and later came Jesus, the original bloodline breaker. And when I heard about Jesus, my hope sprang from her knees. And much like that woman, I knew that even fragmented, I could be whole if I could just touch the hem of his garment. So I started making my way through the crowd. But these issues had me unclean and not wanting to be seen. And I was so afraid. But I knew this one thing, that both faith and fear require you to believe in something you haven't yet seen. See, that was the enemy, trying to project his fears onto me. Because I know hell goes into a state of emergency when we start emerging. See, we are bloodline breakers. And it's painful. Like chemotherapy. And like Juanita Bynum says, it's worse when people don't understand that sometimes your healing hurts. Because then you're not so eager to go through the process. But nevertheless, I pressed. And when I get too weak, he'd notice I quit. I said, when I get too weak, he'd notice I quit. And I'll never forget. Lying in the middle of my living room floor with the bottle in my hand, nearly losing my mind. And I gave God another yes. I mean, I tried everything else, many physicians. And in that moment, broken as I could be, in my spirit, I could hear God say, "Who touched me?" I can't even describe to you the release. See, the crowd consists of so much more than people. It consists of our pride, our fears, our failures, our shame, and even disappointment. But I had to push past it. And many of you, like me, you've been ostracized, isolated, and even labeled. I'm sorry, but you're chosen. You're chosen. And we all know that issues of blood flow, because blood flows. That's why you see it throughout the generations. But it dried up with me. Look at your neighbor and say, it dried up with me. But he didn't just do it for me. See, it's not a real victory. It's not a real win unless it frees those before me and those coming after. Because let's face it, God hates it when our wind's low. Our wind's low because to him, family matters. God bless you. Get through the crowd. God bless you.